So this US 30 analysis for Monday, the 26th of March. Now, let's just have a look what happened prices and where prices may likely go. So, what we can see here is we had a pretty strong sell-off here in the US 30. We've had a briefly found support in around 23,750, tested 24,071 or so. Traded slightly above that, traded above the 24,100, from which we did see a strong sell-side momentum over the 2-hour period there. A very strong sell-side momentum over that 2-hour period, from which we are seeing we're seeing a bit of recovery here, a pretty sharp recovery actually. The candles aren't as volatile as these just here, but nonetheless, we are seeing a consistent recovery here on the US 30. We're having a move to the upside, brief pullback, upside continuation. So if we do see the follow through in momentum above this 23,900, we're then looking for price head towards that 24,071 in around 24,100 or so. Where we previously found a resistance. Let's just see where we were. So in around 24,120. Previously found resistance in around 24,120. If we do break above this 24,071, if we are successfully navigating these most recent swing here in the market, we are then looking for price head towards at 238, 420, 509 before looking at this major level of the 550. That's if we do see a strong continuation to the upside. I wouldn't anticipate prices moving much beyond the 550, but if we did, possibly 700 being the far end of the range. If, however, we do break down from where we are at present, or at 24,070, or 24,238, we're then looking for price to head down towards that 23,750, from which we did previously find support. A breakdown from there, we'll have a look at our most recent swing low here in the market. Our most recent swing low being in around that 23,500. And if we're able to successfully navigate between the 23,500, we're then looking for prices to head towards these levels here to the downside beyond the 23,500. We're looking at the 350, 200, and the 23,000 mark, which we'd expect to be the far end of range in around the 23,000 mark. So the levels here are pretty large, but the market has been quite volatile. The market here has been quite volatile. So if we did break down again, 350, 200 before looking at 23,000 mark, and we'll have a look at our most recent lows here in around 23,500. Now, let's just have a look at the higher time frame. So if we head over to the monthly, I suppose it can still be in a bullish trend. We get scale on here correct, and we remove the drawings. As we can see, and we've had this very strong move to the upside. We had the bearish month of February. So far, the month of March pretty much is going to end bearish also. In the month of March, the month of March is going to end bearish as well. So we'll see whether overall we do get a deeper retracement before seeing that further upside continuation, or whether we do have, we'll see whether we do get that follow through in the month of April from this follow-on from March and February, or whether we do see that these lows here remain intact, these lows from February in around the 23,112. We'll see whether these lows remain intact and we do see upside momentum. But if we did break these lows, there is a potential for prices to trade all the way back down towards in around that 22,000 mark, or possibly even around that 21,000 mark here on the US 30. Now, if we have a look at the weekly time frame, over on the weekly time frame, we can see here after having the sell side momentum, we've had a brief consolidation upwards, but we're seeing that sell side momentum again coming into the market. So we do have a 50 period moving average here on the weekly time frame, currently sitting at the 23,000 mark, around 23,034. So in around 23,000, we do have to be aware that we might see some buyers come into the market there. But if we do see a retracement, we'll be looking for the levels previously mentioned. Overall, though, the market does still appear bullish despite this pullback, especially because we've had this a very strong extended run. the market does appear bullish, even though there is a greater degree of volatility and sell side momentum in this market. Now, if we have a look at the daily time frame before wrapping up here on the US 30, we can see here that we've had a move upwards, a pullback, posted a lower high still. So posted a lower high. I suppose some might look at this as being a bit of a head and shoulders here. So we've got a shoulder, head, shoulder, downside continuation. Might just be the name of the game, but most of it's already played out, to be honest. From this move, so we've got a high, lower high, strong continuation to the downside. We've not quite got down towards the 200 period moving average here on the daily, but we are seeing a bullish buy side momentum. The 200 period moving average here on the daily currently sits in around that 23,430. So we're about almost 500 or so points away from that level after seeing this continuation. So we'll see whether we can retrace this entire move to the downside that we've seen over the past couple of days, where we can retrace that entire move, or we'll see just a retracement before a test of the 200 period moving average. If we do break from that 200 period moving average, we've got our most recent swing low here in the market to see how prices react there. And with that said, that pretty much wraps up the US 30 analysis. Thanks for watching.